Hey guys, today is July 25th of 2020, and yes, I'm still up here at Hilltop. Um, this video is to address a question that was put on one of my last videos that I made about the sighting that I had back over that way 2 trips ago now. And I don't remember who it was, but so I'm going to address the question that you asked, and that's what did I go look for any footprints? The answer to that question is no. And I will explain why I did not go look for footprints. I am not here to prove anything to anybody. If I come across something, I'll videotape it. Um, for myself, and and I take a lot of pictures of a lot of stuff. Um, but I'm not here to prove anything to anybody. I'm just sharing my experiences. With that being said, footprints um, in this area are extremely difficult, A, to find, and B, to see because of the ground that we have. It's very hard ground. Um, they you just don't find a lot of footprints. With that being said, yes, I have found a lot of footprints, but that's because I'm 5,500 hours in the last 3 years out here, boots on the ground. So yeah, with the amount of time that I put out here, yes, I do find footprints, but most of them are, they're so hard to see um, that I don't care what kind of camera equipment you have, it's just not going to show up very well. A lot of what I find, I have to press my hand on the ground to verify what it is, um, to actually feel the track in the ground, because the top part of the ground will do what's called isostatic rebound. And, especially if it's in leaves and pine needles, um, those will eventually bend back up into shape. And so it's very, very difficult to leave a track up here, let alone find them. So when the ground's in the right condition and you're in the right spot, and if they choose to leave a footprint, and I'll explain that here in a little bit, then you'll find the footprint. Um, I didn't need to go look for a footprint with this sighting because I watched him or her, which I believe was a her, uh, walk by. And, it was, what my second best sighting, daytime sighting. So, I was happy with that. And, so there it is. That's, no, I did not go look for footprints, and that's why I didn't go look for footprints. Excuse me. Now, on the footprints, when I said that they leave footprints when they choose to, this is, sorry, I gotta readjust my arm. I forgot my selfie stick. Um, they leave footprints when they choose to leave footprints. Um, I've stated over and over that they have abilities that we can't match. They have abilities that we can't understand. And that's, one of the things that's caused me, to dive into quantum physics, quantum mechanics, why this stuff happens. And I'll explain, a couple of these situations. Over at Squatch Camp, which I can't go to anymore because Squatch Camp is now closed down by the National Forest Service, the area where that was at, so I can't go in there anymore. But the area of the campsite, the dirt was pretty soft, and, anything walking through there leaves prints. I know they come into the camp every night. I have it on audio. But one night in particular, and I'll explain this. I'm laying in my tent, and I hear my ice chest open. The only thing I had in the ice chest was a bottle of coffee creamer, a couple slices of bacon, and 2 Reese's peanut butter cups in a 4-pack. I'd already eaten 2 of the peanut butter cups, and there were still 2 in there. So that's all that was in my ice chest. I heard the ice chest creak open. I could hear something moving around the ice inside it. I could hear the ice shuffling around inside the ice chest. Then I heard the ice chest close, and I heard the footsteps walk away. Okay? Next morning when I got up, I wasn't paying any attention to it. I wasn't really looking for anything. I made my coffee, got my coffee started, and I opened up my ice chest to get my coffee creamer out, and the coffee creamer lid was open. My first thought was, dude, you better not have backwashed. So I immediately looked all over the area for footprints. Nada. They were in there. They got into my ice chest. And the only footprints in the area were mine. There were no dog tracks. There were no bear tracks. No deer tracks. No elk tracks. So forth and so on. On so many occasions that, I can't even begin to count, that I know they were in the camp. I have it on the audio. No footprints, none to be found. And when I first started doing this, excuse me, when I first started doing this, my thought on it, is like what most people's thoughts, why aren't there footprints? And, so I've, just come to accept that if they want to leave a footprint, they will leave a footprint. And, that's just it, bottom line. That's why sometimes you only find 1 footprint, or you might find 3 footprints. They leave a footprint when they want. As far as, how they do it, it's beyond me. I could give you all kinds of my thoughts on how they do it, but I just don't know. I don't know how they do it. I just know they do it. Once again, this goes back to, whether you want to call it a supernatural ability or what, or extra normal ability, maybe. That's just something to ponder. But so, no, I did not go look for footprints. I didn't need to look for footprints. I saw them. That was all the verification I needed. Whether there were tracks over there or not, I have no idea. My guess is no. So anyway, I'm gonna get ready to call this one short, but I wanted to address that question. I got a couple more videos I'm gonna make. One of them is gonna be a serious chat again, but I'm gonna call it for now. It. So, all right, guys. As always, peace out.